It's one of the videos I wanted to do for quite some time, and I kind of like my eye still kind of swell. It's kind of getting there, but I kind of wanted to. Was trying to decide whether I should wait or when to do it. I guess it's a solid time, and women put themselves in a lot of the positions. Excuse me. They put themselves in a lot of the positions, the bad positions they be in. You start talking about these cases where, um, they got taken advantage of and stuff like that, right? A lot of them put themselves in that position, and they don't really tell the how. It's just like, oh, this guy took advantage of me. And one thing I want to say before I start the video to a lot of the women out there, because I don't know how well that I didn't know they had a kickboxing stuff right here, a class, a workout thing. But a lot of women like won't tell you, and not like when I meet like younger women and we have conversations. It could be a family member or any girl I'm dating. It could be her. I try to tell them like there's a certain club etiquette that you have, and I'm getting to a point here. Like when you go to the club, or you with a group of people, y'all might be at a kickback. Like take your drink with you. If you leave your drink by mistake, don't just dump it or don't even drink it. You know what I'm saying? That, and I know that's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be around people that you trust, and even today, even with the women, batting on both sides of the plate. A lot of your female friends will set you up. Will set you up to get taken advantage of. How many times we seen a lot of these females set their girls up? That girl, what was that girl from? Where she got ran over? Was that Atlanta? These females that set you up out of jealousy, out of wanting to be sexually with you, or they homeboys or they brothers be wanting to set you up, so they drug you. Even you at your friend house, you trust them. Take that drink with you. Excuse me. Take that drink with you. Listen to me. And shit, men too. Shit. Wake up with your ass hurting out here. But I mean, dog, you turning right. That was one hell of a long right time. But yeah, a lot of these women, they put themselves in a position. I was talking about on another video where I said that I forget the title of it was, but I don't even know what I'm gonna title it yet. I just cut it. But I was telling a story about I knew some homies, had graduated high school, whatever, a couple years right after that, right around that time. They met a girl walking down 8 Mile, and they hollered at her. She got right in the car. They bust her down, took her right back on 8 Mile. Now, what if them dudes was crazy? What if they would have trapped her in the house and just used her as a sex slave? You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people put themselves in a position like that, and yes, you were a victim, but you put yourself in a position. I was telling another story about somebody was telling me he was at the store and the guy paid for the girl Hennessy, and she ended up going home with him. Didn't know him from the back of a milk carton. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you can meet a person, and you can vet a person, and they still could be crazy. But if you vet them properly, and you got a better chance of them not being crazy. So a lot of these women, they be like, well, how do these young girls, remember that girl was saying, we were victims in high school of older guys. They weren't victims, man. A lot of these women think they grown, they mature, and a lot of people try to protect these women from, being too grown. We try to protect them. We try to tell our younger sisters and our young women in our community that you can't do that. Like all these older guys do, or all these guys want is from sex from you, and they still proceed to put themselves in the position to get taken advantage of. You dance with a guy at the club, and you go home with him after the club. Who knows what he's capable of? You don't know him. You know what I'm saying? You don't know him. And if something happened, you have responsibility in the game because you went home with a guy that you don't fucking know. So it's not like these women are getting picked up off this, all of them are getting picked up outside the street and getting thrown in the game. If you catch my drift, a lot of these women that become single mothers do the one night stands and sleeping with the guy they think attractive at the bar, and they go get knocked up in the bathroom. That be the one time where you get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't even know the guy. You don't even know the guy. So when we start to have these conversations, you ladies, you can't be so trustworthy. Make sure you vet these guys. You could be just so sexually attracted to these guys. You could be like, oh man, I love this man. But think about it. I done heard women say, you know, I met this guy and he had me tied up in the house for days, and that, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, people are crazy. Y'all too trusting. Make sure you feel these guys out. You vet these guys. A lot of y'all, attraction, it's not even money don't even trump attraction. The attraction to be so strong that y'all waive every rule that you have. So when they get put in these positions where they say they got taken advantage of or this happened, ask them into the totality of the story and be honest with the story you want. I had a homeboy, his sister ended up pregnant. Her thing was, you know, a guy took advantage of her at the party. Nobody believed her. And she was supposed to bat on the other side of the plate too. Nobody believed her that this guy took advantage of her or this happened at this party. You know what I'm saying? And she had a mama, 2 sisters. She had us, her brother. Oh, we willing to ride. We listen like, nah, you was being a loose goose. Like, we had all lived. Our sisters, you know, 18, 20, you know, we was, you know, about to grad. Some of us about to graduate. We already knew what it was. But a lot of women won't admit that, bro. They won't admit it. They go out the country and sleep with a guy at the bar. The guy didn't buy him a drink or nothing. And let him bat raw. And then, you know, something happened, you know, where they can't get rid of a disease or a baby get conceived. And then this niggas ain't shit. But they don't tell the story. They always want to be in the position of being a victim. So before you make an irrational decision behind a woman you love, ask her what was the true story or what everything that happened. You will see a lot of times women place themselves in the danger zone. You know, I was at the weed house, we was smoking with them, and you know, all of a sudden he just asked me for money. He said if I ain't had the money for the weed, you had to pay another way. I didn't want to pay that way, but he took it from me. Why are you in that position? Why are you even there? You got to ask yourself those questions, bro. A lot of the times, men ain't just snatching women off the street and just taking it back. You hear those stories, but the vast majority of women's stories was they put themselves in the position, that position. And they know the majority of women out there are attracted to straight scumbags. Straight scumbags. Straight scumbag. That's all I had to say, man. I just wanted to put this video out here, not too much. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon free for 7 days. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.